previously about the schedule, and Rodri also sort of said maybe players have to take action. Sadly, he got injured, etc., etc. So, but can anything actually be done? I mean, how could you affect it? Would it be less teams in the Premier League, maybe the Champions League, but not as sort of many teams? How could you actually reduce the schedule, do you think? What could actually be done to help players?
Always expect injuries during the season, not as much, but I would think it's not just a problem for Man City. So if you say Tottenham, Arsenal right now, except Liverpool, that all the season was so stable in the terms, all the teams, you go Madrid, for example, as well, or yeah, many teams, when you play, accumulate season by season by seasons, and this season at the end, it's like it happened with Manu at the end, the body said it's enough. The solution to prevent that, I think Jurgen Klopp in the past, myself in the past, and right now it's just a solution, it's a calendar. So I don't find another reason, the reason why there are a lot of injuries. There's not other question.
So practically speaking, that would mean less teams, for example, in the Premier League, so then the Premier League calendar would reduce, and then the same for the Champions League. That'd have to be it, right?
No, like it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen unless Premier League games. The Carabao Cup will continue, and Premier League line, the only solution I have is 40 players in the squad. Right. Like will be that. It's impossible. Bankrupt for the clubs. How you sustain 40 players, the salaries and the transfers? It's impossible.
Hi Pep, with Akanji out, what are your sort of, apart from Rico, do you have other options at right back?
Well, you have Rico, you have Mateus, you have, I don't know if Kusanov can play there to help us. It depends of the shape that we play and we attack and we defend. Yeah, we see.
The two new defenders you signed in January, they're sort of ready to step in if needed. You've been
they are not fullbacks. So they are central defenders for the position. That the reason why we go with with Manu and maybe the other ones, they are unstable in doubts. But yeah, someone is going to play that.
Pep, there was a big delay for your first goal on Wednesday, VAR, and the commentators were saying that the players looked like they might be getting cold. Do you think that might have contributed to Jack's injury at all?
I don't think so.
No.
No. I don't think so.
And also with...
I didn't speak with Jack about that. How did she feel? He feels in that moment. He feels in that moment, but I don't think so.
And just with, your players played at the European Championships and then they've gone into this season and the injuries have come quite regularly. I'm just thinking, what do you think your squad will look like for the Club World Cup when it comes to the end of another season and then you're expected to play another tournament? What do you think it will look like at that stage?
It's a big question mark. I would like to give you an answer, but I don't know. Big question mark. That, I would say, not positive feeling. Because we are in the position that we are, but but many clubs and happen. I'm saying it's just us with a practically, okay, we change something, but the same departments, the medical staff, or the same methodology, the training sessions, because you are doing one way, change the manager, the staff, and different methodology of training, and immediately injured, said, oh, maybe you can be a relation for that. It's not, because I think more in the age, in the accumulation of seasons and seasons and seasons. And at the end, I think my analysis with that is so simple. Is the body speak for himself. Itself say one moment it's enough. So okay, give me heart, kick me hard, but the body say, no more. I need to rest. Otherwise I will get injured, and we cannot rest. And that's why, because there's a lot of mounts, but we had in the past, and we handle it. But mainly that players at the moment said, because Kevin was one of the players that most games have played since 8-9 years ago, playing every 3 days and making incredible efforts, distances, because his physicality, the runners, everybody knows, attack the channels, and when regain the ball with Fernandinho and Rodri pass to him and run and go, he could do it now at 33 years old. and come from 5 months injured last season is not the same. So because the body was injured 5 months, but they said that when it happened, I go to holidays, but they go to a national team to play a World Cup or World Cup. Oh, the conference, new competition that UEFA did during the season, or maybe now with the World Cup. And it's not about, I don't think, all the managers or the physios. This one is just this amount of games. And the bodies, the players say, I'm tired. I put him with that we took all the records in England, no? Because when you break, nobody have done 4 in a row, 4 premiers in a row, it's different. You break a record that you break your own record and say, what's next, no? When the Champions League already, 4 in a row, have all the records, 100 points, right? So, and your analysis, what I said before, and I said many times to the players and the club, so when we analyze 8-9 years, we have done 3 months, really bad, 3 months in 9 years, so it's not as bad, no? So when the people, Pep, what happened now, what happened? No, what have happened? That is the problem, what have happened? That is not normal. It's not normal now, but it's not normal in the past, for sure. Maybe we do 100 points now in the modern football. I'm waiting. Or 4 in a row. I'm waiting. With Bournemouth, with Fulham, with Wolves, we'll come back with make the level have did. I asked Gundo yesterday. Ask me a question. 2 years ago you were here, you were 1 year in Barcelona, you come back 1 year. Did you change something for the Premier League? I said massively. Gundo, was a travel? When Barcelona 1 year and come back. It was different just in 1 year. Unbelievable. It's true. The teams are much better in all departments. The people prepare so well. Because the standards we dictate. So Liverpool, have you seen Liverpool this season? Cannot do 100 points already. Definitely cannot. 99, but not 100. I look the season they had done. That made me the bench to say what we have done. And it's not argument to defend what we have done these last 3 months. Yeah, but many things happen, and put in perspective it's not what happened now, what would have happened. What will happen will be replaceable, will be so difficult for that to compare what we have done inconsistent for many years. And now we realize I could expect drop as much as now, no. No, because it's, we cannot expect to lose a lot of games, but this is the reality. I have to accept it. We have to defend, accept all the criticisms and the bad moments that we have. You have to accept it because it's not normal, but it's the reality. What can you do? Cry? What can you do? Complain? No, it's what it is. So we are not good enough. We don't defend results. When we were 1-0, 2-0 in the past, the open not even close and a halfway. Not in the box, in a halfway. We take the ball and we have to do it. Now, we are not good with that. We don't have the ball. We lose the balls. We don't take the risk. We make mistakes like it's not usual in the teams like, we have done for many years. We know what we have done, but it's happened. They are human beings. No, it's happened. Okay. Support, try to analyze, thinking in Newcastle, and after recover, and we'll see what happens after Newcastle, how is our mood, how is our game, how is everything, to go to Madrid and continue until the end. If it must happen, qualify, it's fine. It's not, at the end, they'll dictate the Premier League. So we are in the position because we are not where we were before, because we are not good enough. So there's no more analysis of that. If Madrid recover for the 2 goals that we give away, it's because we are not good enough. Madrid could have scored before, yeah. Could have scored the second and the third 1-0, yeah. It happened the previous season that we deserved much more than we didn't get, yeah. Today we didn't get and maybe we didn't deserve, no. But it's football. Accept it and go forward.
Hi, Pep. Are you able to describe how difficult it's been for your goalkeepers this season, in the sense that you're probably not as calm on the ball as a team, and there's been a lot, the back four's not been steady because there's been so many injuries. It must be difficult for those 2 players.
No, it's not about the keeper. I said many times, the football is an ecosystem, is in a group, is in. Why defend better if we play worse? Why we don't play good but we defend better? Why the goalkeepers have no there? Because the movements are not proper. Why? Because everyone is a little bit want to do it well. We do need in that position, and everyone is another one. It's not that simple that, okay, get rid of this player, remove this player, put this on another system, everything is going sweet. No. So it's not about that. It's not about Stefan. It's not about, of course, now, you know, the situation happened in the past. Listen, they said, why you don't say something to this player? Why? They know it. What I have to say? Come here to criticize or come in the locker room and say, hey, why you do that? Why? They know that we had to do better and not give away the goal. First goal against Arsenal, the second one, the Havertz could get the score in 5 minutes. So just we get them. So doing not as good as done in the past, just not giving away the goals like this. Wow, how is possible in that level? We will be 1,000 times much better. We will not finish 22. We will finish higher for sure. We in the Premier League we will have 6-7 more points for sure. The situation will be different, but it happened is because it's our fault. It's our fault, and you have to accept it. And for that, okay, try to next game to avoid it, to don't do it, and play better.
But do you think that's partly a product of you not being able to pick a consistent team?
Yeah,
basically?
Absolutely. Always I rotate a lot the teams, but there are moments that everybody knows for maybe 1 or 2 rotation, but start 9, 10, 11 was clear. But it cannot do it with the problems we had, and a lot of players that play a lot of minutes, they are so tired, emotionally as well, because how many games you have 1-0, 10 minutes left, 5 minutes, lose the game, 1 then left. That is, you lose 3-0, 5-1 against Arsenal is easy to swallow, you know. It's more difficult these ones in Brentford, United, and last game against Madrid, and these games, you know, because we know that time to suffer. We know that we are not fine, and we know that the seasons, guys, we deserve to have a bad season. Come on, in 9 years we deserve to don't be like we were. Human beings can happen. What is the problem? No, but we are not consistent for many reasons, especially for that. We didn't have the players that are the best for the amount of games that the injuries had, and most players had to play a lot of games.
Pep, you said earlier on players' fatigue and injuries that a player can only take so much. I realise it's a few months down the line, but with the Club World Cup, do you think you seriously consider not taking some players and giving them a rest, because by that way they can have a fresh start to the season?
No, I don't think so. We summertime there, we go with the families, we train what you have to train, prepare the games. It's important for the club, financially, for the prestigious, and we welcome people from the academy. No, I don't think so it's going to happen. After we'll see if I give extra time to arrive late, and maybe the first games of the Premier League or the first games of the season arrive a little bit later. We will see how the people arrive and how many minutes some players play, some players play less minutes. We'll see.
You take some academy players to kind of boost the numbers, basically, and sort of rotate.
Yeah, I think so. Even for the training sessions, for some players, maybe I have to see. I have to talk with the club, for the manager for the under 23 or under 18, and see. But still, it's 3 months and a half until the end of the season. I would say, you know, before the World Cup, and after we have time to see what happens.
Do one question each, guys, so I've got enough time for both of you.
Pep, you said quite a lot this season you would just like your players back, your squad back. The longer the injury problems go on, can you see a point where you do get all of your players back?
No, or best no. No.
And what happens then? How do you solve it?
No, we bring 3-4 players and adapt quick, and because we cannot train much, and there are a lot of things that they have to learn, but yeah, we have to do. We have done so far. We survive in the way we have done it, and we have to continue. But I don't think so. We have to, you know, to finish the season as best as possible. Every game, be aware what you're playing for our future, not for our present, and do it. So I'm not give up. I'm continue to do it, and even it's tough because it's the first time for many players, for me as I've lived that position, but we have to accept it. So what I said before, so the exception is what I had done before in all our careers. That is exceptional. This is not normal as well, but maybe it's less exceptional, you know. Maybe we finish 14, 15 in the league, but we are 5th. We are not dropping like maybe other teams that had success, a few success in the past. So it's accepted and take the good things that still we have, because we have. Apparently it doesn't look like, but we have a good things, and grab from there and try to build, and maybe some results will help us. Think about what we can do differently in terms of shape, in terms of players, and they can give us, and try it.
I bet you've talked about a lot of stuff today, like the players maybe not coming back to their best this season, the amount of injuries, other teams being physical, trying to finish the season as best as possible, and the good things that the team can do. So against Real Madrid, for example, like Club Brugge, you can see every time, no matter how low they are, the players, when they start a game, they're so aggressive. They're obviously doing what they're told to do. They press, they follow the plan. Second half against Madrid, though, the line's still high. They're not pressing as much. Against Bruges, they're super aggressive, but they can't get there. Is that kind of the stage it's at now, where everything you want them to do and everything that makes City so good, that aggression and keeping the energy so high, it's not actually enough?
Yeah.
And that's why we've got to this stage now.
Cannot sustain it for 90 minutes longer. Yeah, right.
What's the solution at this point? I know you hate being asked about changing,
players
but
in
do
the
you have to
bench, change 6 players in the bench, maybe drop the team a little bit more and rest with the ball. And the problem is that we don't rest the ball. The second half with Madrid, when they, after 5 minutes, they took the ball and started to play, we regained the ball, and we won it in 2 seconds to score a goal. We lose the ball, and after Mbappe and Vinicius run more. So we were able to do sequences of 20, 25, 30 passes. Now we are not able to do that. And in the big success of the team is when we were able to do 20, 25, 30 sequences of passes in the halfway for our opponent. And now we are not able to do it.
So it's not changing, still insist.
Of course you have to insist. So the team is built for that. They have success in the past for that, to build the team in that way. But now we don't do it because we want to score, because we want to accelerate, because the people demand, go score the second goal, stop. First to score, we have to play, And it's difficult to do it because the team are so, look tomorrow, Do you think we can compete against the physicality from Newcastle?
So what happens?
So defend more compact and play better with the ball and know exactly in the certain moment what you have to do. And sometimes you have to drop a little bit and be compact defensively, help each other. Because you want to fight against Bruno, against a fight against Tonali, I don't know, Longstaff, I don't know, Wilco, I don't know if Joelinton will be there on that position. They are stronger, they are quicker, they are faster, our players. But always was Zinchenko as well was here, and Sergio was here, and what I said, a lot of midfield players, and in fact, they were not physically strong. And what happened? We won it. Liverpool always have been stronger than us this period. Arsenal always have been stronger than us. And what is the problem? We play, we play. But now, I always said before, before we have the confidence to play with the ball, and now we suffer when we have the ball. I accept when the opponents have the ball, I'm going to suffer. I accept it. But now we are suffering when we have the ball. It never happened before. And we were comfortable with that. And now is what, because it's built for that. Now I cannot change. Now I cannot go to the gym 3 days. They put players stronger and faster and quicker. It's not going to happen that. So, but we have is the quality. Come the ball, have it, pass the ball there. But the situation that we want to do it that, and we are struggling a bit because they are human beings, we understand. Because I was a football player. And last season I was the best midfielder, and this season I cannot give one pass. And it was me. So I know that is not difficult. That's why I understand the place. That's why I want to be there. That's why I said, okay, in the bad moments, not necessary to tell the situation. Everybody knows, but always the next game is an opportunity to get better, to be challenged, to make the next game, don't go with our confidence a little bit higher. And this is what we have to do. And at the end of the season, the team, myself, the club, we take the decisions that we have to take to try to avoid what happened this season in terms of injuries, in terms of many things happen, and try to solve it, to don't live a season like we have lived this season, and try to be close to the season we have lived before.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.